Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Mason. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Finds his man, has the first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Snags a quick throw. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, LSU. The defense adds potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. And now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Watson. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hokies have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down after that previous play.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Always looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. LSU has moved into the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. He knocks this one right through. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
No problem. Knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Hokies come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he make it to the marker? Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Hokies begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Hokies offense is on the move now.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hill.
No huddle here for the offense. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Watson, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's caught downfield. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. First and goal, handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. The Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies. That kind of execution on the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football play.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Across the 40. At the 30 now. At the 20. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the all-important extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Looking to throw. It's Watson. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
He's back to throw again on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Second down play coming up. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Hand off to the right side. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And the single back takes the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Number 17, set to kick this one.
receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I really thought on second goal you might see the offense coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
Their offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Solid tackle, able to get him down. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. Was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
He's looking to scramble. Look at him run through those tacklers. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away.
And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back, it's Watson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Eagles offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The offense really clicking here. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to throw. It's Watson. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Good enough for the first down to the 37. And the Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Corners back. back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Watkins. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Watson. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he's got some open field inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for